welcome back to the Baby Doll Experience. I'm your girl, Baby Doll. This is the babe. Dexter is his name. So today's video is going to be on how we met. So, how we gonna start?
You tell me. I mean, you could tell your story. I'll tell my story. It's all up to you. But I'll let you tell it first, and then
Okay.
I'll tell my version.
So
she gonna get y'all the subtle version, just so y'all know.
It's gonna be the real version of the story. So we're in our 7th year.
Wow.
Of dating.
Dating?
Yes.
What you mean dating?
This is dating.
Listen, this is a little more than dating. All right.
What would you call it?
We got a whole house.
Okay, but we're still dating. We're not married.
Not yet, but it's on the way. Anywho, go ahead. I'll let you tell it.
All right, so we met at work. I was going to my post. And he was in the hallway.
Looking good as I want to look. You feel me though?
Anyway. Basically, him and my friend had became buddies. And I was going to my area where I was supposed to be. But I stopped to say hello to my friend. And, you know, when you greet your friend, you give a hug. When I finished hugging my friend, he was up in my face. Like, I was like, you know, you do the little head back thing, put your hand out. I was like, what? Like, you want a hug too? And he was like, yeah. So I gave him a hug, and then I went to my area. But the funny thing about that, that hug, I don't know, it had me thinking like of him all day. Like it was weird. It was like
changed her life. Changed her life.
It was like the energy was just like I don't know. It was just kind of crazy. So I couldn't help it, and I was like, wow, I never hugged anybody and got that kind of energy before. So. You know, went about my day, working, whatever. And now it's time for me to get off. But his tour was a little different. Was you 1 to 9?
1 to 9.
1 to 9. And so, as I was getting off, leaving out the area, you know, the building, he's at the front. So, you know, it's me, it's other people. We waiting at the door, this big door that, you know, has to be open. And he's screaming, I need a date.
Nobody wasn't screaming.
He was screaming.
She walked by and I simply was like, I need a date.
No, the door didn't even open because
you came by me. You walked by, and I was
right.
like, and I said I need a date. You was going through. But you was saying that before I went through the turnstile, and that's why everybody was looking, because we didn't know who you was talking to, because it was other. You knew who I was talking to.
No, I did not. Don't do that. Nothing.
You know who I was talking to.
No, I did not. So walked through the turnstile, and he was like, oh, I need a date. And I looked down and I was like, boy, bye.
Yeah, she tried to play me, she tried to curve the kid. It's all good though. Real players bounce back, you dig?
Anyway, went home and everything, and I think Mims called me.
Mm-hmm.
I think a couple of days later.
He might have, or you call him, one or the other.
Oh yeah, I called him. That's right. Maybe like a day or two later, I called my friend Mims, Mimsy, and so I asked. I was like, "What's up with your guy? Like, what's going on with him?" Oh, yo, he's a real good dude. And it's like, Jodi, I'm not I'm not gonna tell you, you know, like, you know, you should go out. Like, he's a real good dude. And I was like, he was like, he asked you for a date. I said, I wasn't, like, he was playing. And he was like, no, he's not playing. He's serious. And I was like, I don't know. I said, but we never spoke or talked before. So I was like, so how did all of a sudden he needs a date? Like, where did all of that come? No, he's not, like, you know, he's not trying to play you, whatever, whatever. He really likes you. He always talk about you. And I was like, we don't even speak besides hello. Like, we never literally had a conversation besides, hey, hi, good morning, something like that. Other than that, it was no real interaction. So I was like, all right, give him my number and tell him to call him. Girl.
Listen. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
I'm telling my part.
Go ahead.
I'm telling my part.
Go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
Girl. This guy.
Yeah, I ain't call her right away. You feel me? I ain't call her right away.
Who's telling?
Don't
it's
matter.
my story. No,
I ain't call right away.
He didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
So I
had to feel it out.
What do you mean you had to feel it out?
You feel me?
What do you mean you had to feel it out when you?
I didn't want to seem like I was not me fiending. So I let it marinate.
That's stupid.
I let it marinate. You feel me?
It's
I let
stupid.
It marinate.
That was stupid.
I was on your mind. Why he didn't call me yet? Right? Right or wrong?
Cause you're the one who was screaming at the front in front of everybody that you need a date. So I don't understand why would you not call?
Mission accomplished.
It ain't no damn mission accomplished because you're not telling the truth. So be quiet. So anyway, I said to Mims call and asked like, oh, like did y'all speak on the phone yet? I said no, this fool ain't called me. I said you get a 3-day limit, 72 hours. If you don't call within them 3 days. It's a wrap. It's done. I wouldn't care what happened. He made it by the deadline.
That's what I was waiting for. The 3-day rule. You know what I'm saying? Can't call on the first day. Can't call on the second day.
He didn't know nothing about no 3-day rule.
Everybody knows about the 3-day rule. That's universal. Everybody knows the 3-day rule. You know what I'm saying? It's the 3-day rule.
I need you to stop lying. I need you to be authentic and tell the truth and stop all of this other extra nonsense that you got going on
it's
here.
It's the 3-day rule. Everybody knows the 3-day rule. You get the number. You don't call on the first day. You don't call on the second day. Third day, you hit him up like, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on?
No. Anyway.
I go.
Anyway, he calls. So we talking on the phone. Asking each other questions, you know, the regular, trying to get to know the person. Then he asked me out on a date.
Feel me though?
So yeah,
not your regular date though. You know what I'm saying?
It was a breakfast date.
I'm saying,
and I was like, that's kind of unusual because you know when you first go out, guy is trying to take you out to dinner, you know, do it up, whatever. But a simple breakfast date, I thought it was good because now like we could really like talk and really get to know each other or whatever. So he was supposed to pick me up at 9:30. He was late for our first date.
I wasn't that late. I got there about 9:45.
No, he got there about 10.
9:50.
10. So
I wasn't that late.
You was late for our first date.
I wasn't on time though. Let's just say that I wasn't on time.
I wasn't
there. Right. I wasn't there when I was supposed to.
So he was late.
Alright, I was late.
So
nevertheless,
he picks me up and he takes me to my favorite place, IHOP. So we go to IHOP. So I'm just talking. He's not saying too much of anything.
I was shy.
He was scared.
I was shy. Scared.
No shit.
I was shy. I was shy. Wasn't scared. I was shy.
Scared. You was scared.
Scared of what? Scared of what? I was shy.
Dexter.
I was shy. It wasn't scared.
Dexter.
Scared of what?
you're ruining how you normally tell this story. Okay, so
yeah, do you think?
No.
Do you think? Do you think? Do you think? Okay, I was scared, a little scared, a little bit, not much, but a little bit.
Anyway, we're talking and stuff like that. But then after a while, he kept looking down at his watch, and I was like, what's going on here? So I was like, I said, you okay? Oh, I'm late for work. What? What do you mean? I thought he was off because I was off. Like, that's why I thought he asked, right? And I'm looking at the time. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Why you didn't say anything? Or whatever the case may be. He's like, oh, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. So, he dropped me back off at home. And then he went to work. And then I think we just started, you called me? Mm-hmm. And we was like, talking for a couple of days. Then I thought, I was like, okay, we didn't really get to really talk that much. I was doing all the talking at the beginning, but he didn't get to talk. So I was like, well, let me ask him out on another date. Just to see, like, if we would be able to interact and stuff like that.
Well, we went to the movies, though.
Right. We went to the movies. So I asked him out to the movies. Mm-hmm. And we hung out. Mm-hmm. And then it was a really good date. I fell asleep on the movie too.
Yes, she did.
So yes, she did. If I felt comfortable to fall asleep, that should just say what the vibes are.
Absolutely.
And then we was kind of inseparable.
Yeah, but she not telling the whole story as far as the inseparable part. Let me tell y'all. She had on her track shoes when I tell you, okay? Scared that you talking about I was scared? She was scared to death. Oh, this is not gonna work. We on 2 different schedules. We got 2 different days off. We never gonna see each other, this and that. And what happened?
So first of all, our jobs is very demanding, and you work a lot. Like, you doing 16 hours a day, and sometimes, most of the time. Well, at that time, we was doing a lot of 16 hours a day. Yeah. So, I was on the job a little bit before him. So I kind of already seen how everybody who dates or get married or whatever, that job kind of like ruin relationships because of the time. If the person don't work on the job, like the other person who don't work on the job with you, they don't seem to understand. They don't think you could tell people, oh, I work a lot. And people at first, when you first dating, they be like, yeah, I could handle it. They can't handle it. Everybody always say the same thing. There's no way in the world
see you one time out of the 7 days.
You working that much, but we really are working that much. So usually, people date the people that's on the job because they understand that we work a lot.
True, but she's getting away from the whole thing of her running because she didn't think this was gonna work because we was on 2 different shifts,
right?
And we had different days off. Oh, we never gonna see each other, this and that. And I made every effort to see her. I seen her every day for a month straight.
He did.
Every day.
He sure
just to show her, like, look, this can work. I can make it happen.
He did. Like, after work, he'll stop by. We talk in the car, whatever.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So then, after that month, I was like, okay. I was liking him a lot. So then, where was he going on a date?
What? With that date? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we was actually going on a date. I was taking you out somewhere else. I was taking her out. So we in the car, I pick her up, we in the car, we on our way to the restaurant. And we just driving, and she just out of nowhere, out the blue. She's just like, okay, so what are we doing here? What is this? What are we doing? Cause I'm not no good time girl. I said, oh, nah, what you mean? She said, yeah, I just want to know what we doing. I said, nah, I mean, you're my girlfriend. And that's how it happened. You know?
Yeah.
Funny, isn't it?
So, yeah. The reason why I asked is because, you know, guys like to play games. Like, oh, you know, you girls always like to rush things. Let's take it slow. Let's see how it goes. That means you're looking for a good time. You're not looking for a relationship. Nobody has time for this nonsense, right? I had already been seeing a couple little guys that was looking for a good time. And I was like, all right. They didn't last too long.
That's news to me, y'all. Nah.
I was dating. I told you I was dating.
I know.
So, yeah. I had cut them off right away because they with the funny business. Nobody has time for the shenanigans. So, you know, when you tell a guy, oh, what you looking for? When you say what you looking for, oh, you know, I'm looking to be in a committed relationship with somebody and grow and blah, 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 whatever all that entails. And then they be like, yeah. No. Then they hit you with, why you rushing it? Why you rushing? No, I'm not rushing. I'm asking questions because I'm trying to see where the person is. Like, are we aligned or am I ahead of the race or behind the race? I want to know what, you know, like where we was going. But I wasn't really expecting for you to say girlfriend. I was just really like, okay, we was at, oh, I like you, blah, blah, blah. Let's keep it going. And he was like, girl. I was like, girlfriend. Okay, I'm your girlfriend.
Yeah, it was dope. And the crazy thing is, before we even got that far, like, I knew I liked her when I it was like our third date or something like that. I took her to church for New Year's.
Yeah, that was our third date.
And she met the parents. That was funny. I mean, you know, I'm a family guy, so you know, we went to church on New Year's Eve. I was like, oh, let's go to church. Go to church New Year's Eve, and my parents was there. You know,
he didn't tell me that I was meeting parents, right?
Well, it wasn't planned that way. You know what I'm saying?
So he goes, oh, look, how about we go to church for New Year's? Bring in New Year's, and I was like, oh, okay, that's great, right? Girl. Girl. So, I had on this leopard print dress.
Looking good.
It fitted like
a glove. Like a glove. I said, honey child. Woo.
Oh my Lord.
It was a showstopper in there, I tell you.
So, like, you know doing well. I was not supposed to be taking off my coat, but it got a little warm in there. I tried to keep the coat. Yeah, I was trying to keep the coat on. You know, I opened it up, but tried to keep it on, but it got a little warm. When I took the coat off, you kind of heard like,
ooh. That's what you heard. Ooh.
Right? So, yeah, people wasn't happy. The church folks was not happy.
No, they wasn't, but I said, amen. Amen.
So then, you know, the service had finished, and we was leaving, you know, and he was saying, you know, hello to other people. And he was like, oh, here come my parents. I was like, what? I'm trying to put the coat on, I was like, oh, what? Like, I really wasn't expecting, but his parents are really, really sweet. They're nice.
They're cool, man. They don't judge.
They're nice. They are really nice people. Yeah.
They're good money.
So, that was so hilarious.
Yeah, it was cool. But, you know, I mean, she met my parents and my family. It was good. Good money. You know, but, you know, when I met her family, you know, they gave me hell. Hell.
When I tell you hell. All right?
Yes.
Hell.
My nieces wasn't too.
Her nieces, oh my goodness. Just Freddy Krueger and Jason, all right? That's what it was. Freddy Krueger and Jason. Because it was a nightmare on Elm Street. I tell you, it was crazy.
Yeah, they wasn't trying to let him stay.
Yeah, they wasn't too fond of me. You know, they wanted her all to themselves. You know, the three amigos.
Yeah, they was used to just us.
Yeah.
So they
took them a while too.
Yeah, it took them a while. They was doing things. I had to like.
They was doing the most. Like, I don't got no sisters, so the stuff that they was doing, I wanted to kill somebody. But you know, I dealt with it though. I dealt with it.
He stayed in the fight.
Yeah, I dealt with it.
Any other guy would have been like, all right, no, this is enough. Like, I'm done. I'm done.
They love me now though.
They do.
They love me now, and I love them, and you know, one big happy family. We all get together. Every time we get together, it's nothing but laughs, and we up all night, laughing and joking. But it's good times, I must say. You know, I'm glad I stuck it out. Excuse me.
Yep. So and then that's how we met.
Yep.
And you know, we've been going strong ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had some hiccups.
As every relationship does, but
along the way,
we've worked through it, you know, and we're growing. I must say, we're growing together. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, you know, the next time y'all see us do one of these, you know, it'll be Mrs. Mac Ray in the building. You know what I'm saying? Mrs. Baby Doll. You dig? But God willing, but that's in the works. You know. Can't talk too much on it. You know, she might get some ideas.
Oh, Lord. Anywho, so what was it that made you want to ask me out?
Well, if we're going to go into that, really, when I first got to the building, like, I kind of was like, oh, she cute. You always had your hair wrapped up in the doobie. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, oh, no, she cute. But then I had, you know how, you know, people talk and be like, yo, what's up with her? Da, da, da. And at the time, you know, you was still married. So it was like, oh, all right, well, I ain't messing with that. Because, you know, I don't...
No. First of all...
That's what the word was.
They assumed that I was still married.
Well, that's what the word was, you know. Like I said, that's what the word was. So I didn't touch it. I was like, all right, I ain't messing with that. And then, you know, a couple years went by. It was like, I found out, like, oh, she's not. So I was like, oh. Okay.
So let me explain that part. My previous relationship, I was married. We broke up a long time ago. We had got separated, and then, you know, we was done. And but I kept his last name to ward off the dogs. The dogs. The snakes, the wolves, you know, these are predators at work. Like, they just was trying to bag.
They smell blood in the water.
Yeah, they tried to bag any and everything, and I just didn't want to be part of that type of club. Even though my name was definitely on the list on the bathroom wall.
Yeah.
Like it was high
school, right?
Like literally, it was a list about who can get it that was going around on a job. Like, I was like, are we serious? Like, we grown, we got a job, and there's an official list that goes around that says who can get it.
Yep, yes indeed.
And I was on that list. So to keep them at bay, I'm married. So I kind of used that as a shield to block all that nonsense that was going on at the job. So What I liked about you? Well, like I said, I couldn't at first. I didn't know him, so like I said, we didn't really interact. So I can't say. But he always seemed like he was, nice and polite. He just always kept to himself. To me, until I started seeing him with my friends. Then I was like, oh, okay, he's not shy or whatever, because he's hanging out with the boys club.
With the guys.
It's the boys club, and he was basically the people that he was hanging out with. If you want to measure it from like high school, it was the jocks. He was the jocks.
Wow.
I wasn't the cheerleader. I was kind of like the nerd.
She was the one. She was the one in the AP classes.
What's the AP?
Advanced placement. She's in the AP classes.
Yeah, I was the nerd. Solo, just moving about. Yeah. And
I didn't really hang with a bunch of people. It was just a handful.
But you still was.
That's because the few I was with was the top dogs. Right. That's why.
Right. So it was the boys club. So yeah. Yeah, they were very popular. So right. So yeah.
But it got crazy though once we started dating. Once we stared dating and like the word got out, it was like crazy.
Oh, the rumor mill. Oh my God, the rumor mill was insane.
It was crazy. Like,
so let me.
I don't know what she heard about me. I don't know.
I didn't hear anything. Nobody's gonna come to me to say anything. Right. So that's the difference at our job is that
they don't play with you.
They don't play with me. They don't they too scared to ask me anything. They don't want that
smoke.
But I guess they felt like he was, he's nice, he's open.
I'm more approachable.
Right, he's approachable, so they'll ask him a lot of questions. So there was a rumor that I was dating someone else.
Yeah, like, oh, she used to date this person. Yo, she was dating so-and-so, right? And this happened now. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know about none of that. I really couldn't care. Like, that's before me, so if it's true, I don't care. If it ain't going on now, I don't give a fuck what's going on. Okay,
so let me explain. So this first guy we're gonna call C, right? That everybody is talking about. Basically, this idiot told him that I slept.
Nah, he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me that.
I know. I know. Jay.
But yeah, alright, that.
So I said this idiot. I wasn't talking about C. Another guy told him that I had slept with C. I was like, what? So basically, we hang out in this like cafeteria type of area.
Is where she get all crazy.
I don't get crazy. See, why would you use crazy?
All right, I know you like when I use word crazy. Right, I don't mean crazy. I just mean it's
not crazy.
She ran down. She did the rundown. All right.
That's right.
That's why I say crazy. When I say crazy, I mean like out of the ordinary.
So it's this area where everybody hangs out. We eat in there and we hang out. You can watch TV. It's a break room. Mm-hmm. So one day it was a lot of people in there, and C and all the crew was in there.
Rundown.
So I came in and I went straight to the person who came and told him, and I was like, You tell him, Dexter, that I slept with him, and then I went to C, and I was like, so we lying on our we lying now? Like, if I slept with you, where's my birthmark? So he was like, no, nobody said anything. I said, so where would Jay get this from? Like, how, like, what are we doing? Right? He was like, Jay was like, oh, my bad. I was like, let's not start rumors, right? Because I hear rumors about all of you guys, and I don't say anything. But I ran down. This is the PG. So, after everybody had the abadabbas or whatever, and I cursed them out, and I left. Right? Then they was telling him that I dated this other guy. So basically, it wasn't me dating the other guy. Me and the other guy was really good friends. However, he's been dating women throughout our job. But this one particular last one was a stalker. So, basically, I don't know. He was like, "Hey, can we pretend like we go out to get rid of the stalker?" And I was like, "What?"
Right.
And I thought he was really joking, and he was like, "No, I think he thought like she would be scared of me to like back off," which she did. She did back off, but I don't think she believed it at first, like, cause she knew. I think she really knew, cause at first,
yeah, that was another whole thing. But me and him good money though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody thought it was gonna cause friction or whatever the case may be. But
yeah, but
me and him, we cool. We've had conversations about the whole situation and all that. Like, we good money. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah. So it was like, what people don't know is that I called him up, and I was like, "Hey, you just need to have a conversation with Dexter." I didn't tell him what to say, what the conversation was about, whatever. And when me and Dexter met up with him, I stayed in the car, and I said to Dexter, I said, "Go ask him all the questions you want to ask him," and that was it. And he got out the car, and I guess they walked a little bit.
But I didn't really care. It was just he just felt like he wanted to tell me what the situation was. That means so that I would be okay. That's really what it was. Because for me, it was like, yo, listen, if that was what it was, then that's before me. I still didn't care. But, I guess for him to, for me and him to be on one page, it was more so like, yo, listen, like, this is what it is, X, Y, Z. So we was good though. Like, we talked, and that was it. Like, that's my dude. Like, you tell him that to this day. I see him. Yo, what up, bro? That's the big bro, man. He good money.
So yeah. So the rumor mill was really crazy at work.
Heavy on it though.
Yeah. And then all these guys came out of the woodwork.
Out the woods, like, yo, my man, where you been at, bro? Like, where was you?
Everybody
crawl
came out the woodwork.
It was crazy.
Oh, you didn't know I liked you? And you're like, what?
Man, crazy. Yeah, because I was the corny dude. Why you mess with him? He corny.
Yeah.
The corny dude. They don't know the corny dudes is winning, though. We winning, man. Say what y'all want. They like us.
That's a fact.
We ain't extra. You know what I'm saying? We ain't extra. We simple.
Yeah. So, and that's basically our relationship in a
nutshell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great though. Great, man. We good money.
We great.
Yeah. Good times. It's only getting better. Yeah, 2021. Bigger and better things is coming. That's all I'm gonna say. Bigger and better things is coming.
Alright, so thank you for watching this story time with me and the babe.
Yeah, we're gonna have some more stories for y'all, because we be taking a lot of adventures.
Yes, we do.
Y'all gonna start seeing a lot of me out here. Because we out here.
Alright, so thanks for tuning in. Why did I say tuning in?
Because they tuned in. We tuned in.
Thanks for watching. Please click share, like, and subscribe to my channel.
Yes, hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe because we coming at you 2021. We bringing y'all raw footage. You feel me?
I don't know how much.
Raw footage because we out here in these streets and we going to be playing for 2021. Ain't nothing going to stop us, man. This COVID stuff, we out here. Many trips, many adventures. Stay tuned. We locked in. Peace. Holla at us.